mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
Hey man, I feel like our generation has given up on love. Do you think people actually ever fall in love anymore? Or is that just for movies?
I flip her over, hit it from the back, cause she likes that. I'm writing lyrics like her poetry, she writes back. The thing she's never done before, she's down to try that. She got a price tag, only I could buy that. She always a day one, she got the tax done. We gon' build this all together till the world's gone. Bank account overdrawn, not a gold digger, nah. She here for all my flaws, we gon' make it to the top. She lived in my section, I show she's reppin'. One look at her and you know I ain't second guessing. Never got me stressing, yeah she's a blessing. Look her body up and down, got me obsessing. I took her in some pieces, we picked them up on the weekend. Tequila, we keep on drinking till our bodies do the thinking. The mattress is always sinking, the headboard is always squeaking. She gives me all of the feelings, I think I began the healing. We're switching up our positions, my baby is on a mission. She always got my permission to do whatever she wishing. She dressing up like a kid and she be my only addiction. And when she talk, man, I listen. I flip her over, hit it from the back, cause she likes that. I'm writing lyrics like a poetry, she writes back. The thing she's never done before, she's down to try that. She got a price tag, only I could buy that. Flip her now, she's on her back, cause she likes that. I'm writing lyrics like a poetry, she writes back. The thing she's never done before, she's down to try that. She got a price tag, only I could buy that. Find somebody who loves you for you and what you do. You need somebody through and through to make it through. Trust me, I was lost and frostbit, exhausted. The coldness of the dating scene.
Good evening. I'm hoping you can hear me. It's a bit loud. How we doing? Oh yeah, don't forget to leave a like. Good evening, we got Jace, Mirko, Ryan, second time lucky. Yeah, we just a trial run last night. It was fun though, wasn't it? It was really fun, but yeah, we need to make. I don't know how this tactic's gonna look. It wasn't amazing with Brighton, I'm gonna be honest, but we'll give it a go. It gives us a solid base, and the team can play with it. Hey Stephen, welcome everybody. My latest Patreon as well, number 35. What a legend! If anyone missed my tweet tonight, the Blue Wicked days are probably over. Probably not, yeah, probably pretty much for good. I realised them big bottles, and sometimes in the big streams, I was going through two of them. I realised there were 580 calories, or 560 calories, I think, per big bottle. So I was drinking over 1,000 calories in Blue Wicked. So that's why my gut is the largest it's ever been. So we need to change that. So we're changing it with Coke Zero, which is my favourite drink of all time. Whoop. And a little bit of amaretto. Amaretto time indeed. Ah, Ryan, I lost all thing from what he said. I'm not too much of a snowflakey kind of guy, and and stuff like that in terms of, you know, 20 straight through. We aren't allowed to say anything nowadays. But I just thought what he said to Chris Eubank Jr. was just weird and not really needed, was it? Carl, welcome in, buddy. First time. Great to see. What do I think of him going to the red brand? Blue brand, purple brand, you mean? He should have done it a while ago. It's the place to be. If I knew that I wasn't retiring in a year and a bit's time, and I could stream more than once a week, because I'm happy just streaming once a week, I think, at the moment, I would be over there like a shot. So I'm glad he's finally gone over there. We really see how well he does. I've just been texting him tonight, actually. Really good seeing how he potentially might grow over there. See how many subs he gets compared to channel memberships, which are kind of a thing that no one really does on YouTube. Right, let's get going, shall we? I haven't played any pre-season games. We're doing pre-season tonight. We're taking it seriously. Boom. Right. Welcome to Fiorentina. We're calling it Fiorentina again. So here we are. Same manager. I've got the updated database. I don't think it really affects Fiorentina. I think there's a couple of signings. Obviously, Mudryk will be at Chelsea and things like that. But I don't think it'll affect us too much from last week. We've still not got transfer window on. I've taken that off. He did make his debut. Yeah, he was in the FM Cup trophy thing, wasn't he? He's finally got round to it. So we're just going to see how we get on. Yeah. I'm hoping it's going to be better than what we had the other night. I was going to carry on that save, to be fair, just see how well we got on. We've got the Europa League to come as well pretty early on, so we better get going. We've only got 2 friendlies here at the moment, which is a bit bizarre. We're also playing Inter Milan. Italian teams are obsessed with playing each other in friendlies, aren't they? I just don't get it. Let's play Como. Yeah, so I'm using my De Zerbi tactic that I put together. It was Thursday's video. And we'll see how we get on. It does kind of suit us a little bit. We've got wide players and stuff like that. No, I was going to Jace, and I just thought, nah. I think it'll slow... Oh, yeah, it's loud. I think it'll just slow us down a little bit in the initial start of the save. I think people want to get on and get going. And they have got quite a decent... The squad's okay. It'll get us through till January, and then we'll see where we're at, eh? Ryan Cassidy's showing me up. Yes. I meant more like Serie A, like rivals, league teams playing in the same league. It's fine, right? It's fine. You were the original tactical genius. So when before GYFM came along, you were Luke's guy, weren't you? When Luke was doing a couple of tactics a week on the channel. Stomach flu. What the hell is a stomach flu? Did it? Who are you, Venny? What team are you? They think we can win the Europa Conference, which is good. Oh, Pochettino at Spurs. It's not a bad show, that, Albert. I'll add that to the list because I am looking at some sort of few things that are a couple of older, not old tactics, but you know what I mean. Not things that I'd fear. Next week's tactic is Xavi, and I may do 2 tactics. I may try and find an older one. I'm supposed to be reading up on Catenaccio, but I haven't started that yet. I was thinking about Diego Simeone, a classic 4-4-2. Got to bring some defensive tactics in there. Pochettino's a good shout though. Starting a new series next week as well, which is a bit similar to a rebuild, but doing it slightly differently with a realistic element to it. So I'm going to start with Everton, and we get 3 seasons, not 5. There's one difference, and then we're going to at the start of the video, I'm going to come with the things that are wrong with Everton right now. So the backroom staff, in terms of your directors, your scouting, stuff like that, because the transfer policy has been minging. No real tactics, they've gone from manager to manager, different tactics, different structures. Koeman to Martinez to Koeman to Silva to Allardyce to Ancelotti to who got sacked? Who was after Ancelotti? Who was after Ancelotti? Who the hell was who was after Ancelotti? Evening, Matt, by the way. Oh, the red side. Rafa, of course. Yeah, Rafa. Yeah. Rafa to Frank. Everything's just changed. So we're going to set a tactic and then look at some key areas where we need to recruit. So it'll be a new striker and stuff like that. And it'll be trying to reshape the squad. And after 3 seasons, we'll have a look and kind of then say, right, in those 3 seasons, have we put them back? Would you, as an Everton fan, accept that progress? So that's what we're going to do. Something a little bit different for the channel. I'm going to call it transforming Everton. I'm going to try and not put rebuild in it. And it's going to follow those 3. And I want to do Chelsea. There's so many good Prem teams to do. Chelsea's a really interesting one. Spurs is a really good one to do. Liverpool would be good. So that would be like, sorting out the midfield and etc. So yeah, Juventus would be a really good one as well. So I need to get on. The other thing is these like the rebuildy kind of things just take forever. They take forever. But I am going to try and spend most of Monday going through the Everton one. And then record some other videos on Monday evening. AJ, good evening, buddy. I have 7 saves on the go. That is incredible. Oh yeah, Jess. Yeah, that's nailed in. August. I think Tottenham might be my second one, Albert. I think. Well, I know it'll be August 2025. No, not 2025. August next year, 2024. Crazy. Hello from Brazil. Welcome in, buddy. Oh, worldwide tonight, by the looks of it. Worldwide. Oh, that's not a good start. Right, we've got Inter in a friendly first. Oh, God. I've changed one of the roles as well. We've gone from... because we haven't got any forwards that really want to press. So we've just gone with an advanced forward up there. And it'll be Luka Jovic, I think, to start with. He did all right for us in bits last week, in spells. He did all right for us. 37 people in this. Absolutely tremendous. Appreciate it, boys. Thank you very much. I think you've all come to watch the misery. But not tonight. It'd be nice to get through the Europa League because we got knocked out. We could do with a better draw, to be fair, because we did draw Basel, didn't we, from Switzerland. It was a little bit of a tricky draw, that one. Yeah, they've got a good team. Alonso's done all right with them, hasn't he? He's got them up the table a little bit. Might even do an Alonso video. I haven't really looked at them. I'll have to give them a watch. There'll be loads of stuff on Sky Sports with by Leverkusen anyway. I really like the De Zerbi video was quite hard because we don't get access to like full games, like on demand. So trying to watch I watch the match of the day games and some other games of Brighton and trying to watch clips and stuff on YouTube, but it was good just to sit down and watch a full game like in my own time. No, I don't think... No. I'm looking forward to it. I don't think it's like, oh, I'm dreading the game, but no, I don't think so. Looks like we're playing Newcastle. They're just arranging friendlies left, right and centre. Do we really want to play Newcastle in a friendly? I'm feeling like we need to get the confidence up. I aren't doing it 2 days before another friendly. We really want to play some shit teams, don't we? I kind of think we need one in and around here. Let's play someone shit. Roma City. Sounds good, doesn't it? Nothing, Logan. We've started again, bud. We've started again. So nothing. Hey, Cal. Cal's at the boxing tonight. Hey, Inter Motta. We're going to Zerbi. Right, Inter. Preseason. We may skip a couple of these games. I kind of think... I just want to have a little feel of it. So obviously we've got Dodo, I think a decent enough right back. And then we've got Milenkovic and Quatra as centre-halves. We've got Biragi, legend. We've also got Amrabat. So we've got this deep double pivot. Dragora is going to play. We're going to play Barak as a attacking midfielder because he's got 15 finishing. Yeah, 15 finishing. So we want to see him getting on end of a few things. On this left-hand side, we're going to go Nicolas Gonzalez, are we? Position does he want to play? Yeah, I thought he would. This right-hand side, because he's left-footed. And on this other side, we'll have to go... Probably go Sotil, because of pace. And then up front, we're going to go Luka Jovic. Have a nice time, Carl. Yeah, they were. I watched a little bit of it because I was going to put a bet on, but I decided against it. I was going to put on that we're going to have 2 shots on target. I've won a little bit of money as well again today, boys. I lost all my money in the week. Not all my money. Not all my money. The profit that I'd made, I put a £50 bet on Harry Kane to have a shot on target in the second half against Man City, and he didn't. And then it came back 2 days later as a void bet. So I got the bet back today. I put a couple of little ones on. And then did I put a bet on? I can't remember if I put a bet on in the first half. No, maybe I put £27. Yeah, I think I put a couple of little bets on. I put £27 on Gaeta to make 3 saves in the second half, and he made about 5. So I got that box. So I'm up to 122. I've treated Amy next week because we've had a bit of bad news on sort of like last Sunday. The guy that Amy's looked after for the last sort of like nearly 10 years has had a cardiac arrest, unfortunately passed away this week. So it's been a shit week for her and a couple of her friends who worked for him for years. So we've treated them on Saturday. They're off on a girly piss up next week. So I've paid 40 quid for her to go for her afternoon tea. So that's paid for that, but it means I've got 80 quid to play with tomorrow. So I'll be looking at shots on target in the Leeds Brentford game and stuff like that. So I like to play. I would take Vlahovic. People have been saying Paul Pogba, haven't they? Which is a really bizarre one. Right, Baragi's injured. We had an awful time with injuries as well, didn't we, last week? So we aren't having that again. I think what I will do is... no, I won't take it back either. I don't think we need him. Locatelli. Yeah. I think the 15 point... I think... Is there going to be a massive... What's going on here? Did we even see a goal? Oh, run only commentary. What's going on? Good job it's only a friendly, eh? Ravella. Yeah, is there going to be a massive clear out now at Juventus? So what? I suppose there is if they don't get Champions League football. I think they could still get Champions League football, you know, because we're in decent form, right? How many points does that put them out of the Champions League? I want Harry Kane at Man United anyway. I said to Amy on Thursday, I think I said he's Man United. He's going Man United. I can just feel it. Just his body expression. I thought he's lined up perfect for him. And then the next day, Friday, it was starting to get linked to the papers. Yeah, so Harry Kane will be my number 1, number 9 next year for Man United. Just because I love how he plays. I just love how he drops off and stuff. I think it'd be class for Man United. They probably will be, Jace, at some point. I couldn't tell you when. We've scored a football goal, by the way. Jovic to Gonzalez. Good. Right, I'm going to end the game because it's only a pre-season. And then I'm going to do a couple. I'm going to do pre-season games as well. I'm just going to sim them so we can get cracked on. See, we played in this Euro. We beaten them as well. We fucking beat it, Inter. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Rage, how you doing, lad? Up the Villa. Nice. Happy with that first game. Loads of passes going into the double pivot look of Mandragora. To be fair, this Mandragora we didn't use last week at all. Isn't too bad. I know he doesn't look great there with loads of blues, but he's got so many 14s. 14 for first touch, passing, tackling, technique. 14 for aggression, anticipation, bravery, determination, flair, off the ball, positioning, vision, work rate, balance, and then loads of 13s as well. So he's a nice player. I class 15 as like world class. It is, mate. It is. It is Sig. It's the Deserby boy. I thought we got to go for it. So we've reset. We're going again. Fiorentina again, eh? He was, yeah, he was. He said at the bottom he was, mate, yeah. Juventus. I'm surprised I ain't seen a I think someone's doing a Como save. I think it's Josh Peach, is it? Josh Peach, I think on Twitch, he's doing a Como save, but not many people have chosen a Como one. Which is a bit weird, because I thought that might have been a popular one. Not many people go to Italy and do YouTube saves. Just me. Has Frank been sacked yet? I need to get that video done, the transform in Everton, because there'll be loads of clicks on that. Oh, he's still going, bless him. Monza, you got some good players in there. Is that going to be on YouTube, Rage? Yeah, I think the thing is with that, since loads of people have done it. Was he? Yeah, he's a good all-rounder, I think, Rye. A little bit better than just an all-rounder, but... Samp. I think the thing with Palermo, I think it was just... For me, I've avoided it because it was overdone sort of like 3 or 4 years ago. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why I've... And I've never been that... I kind of was back in the day when I was younger. I was always Palermo just because of the pink. We've won again, 2-1. Decent control. No, they don't. How many points does that put them off Champions League then? Because obviously not getting Champions League will be huge for them. And they've already got to pay for Moise Kean. That has to be done, doesn't it, this summer? They've had a 2-year loan on him, with it an obligation to buy, I think. Yeah. I think Italy's too easy to pick a save, isn't it? The 10th, Jesus. They could still maybe hunt down that. No, maybe not. Hopefully not. It's a big ask. They're in good form, not amazing form. They're still just kind of struggling to score goals a little bit still. Right, the draw. Can you hear the music? You probably can't hear the game music, can you? Whoa, whoa. We need a good draw here. Fucking Fenerbahce, boys. Oh, no. 2-legger against my boys. Deary me. Deary me. Is my mate Nath? What's he doing? Fucking hell, he's desperate, Nave. Nave's desperate, my mate Nave's desperate for a job in real life, and he's rejected fucking Fiorentina, man. Right, that's not a draw we really wanted there, boys. I'm going to be honest. Hey up, Joe's in. How are we doing, Joe? 5th place. Don't even want that, do we? Roma need to kick on. Which gives him a chance. He needs to get Champions League football, does Jose. Right. Friendly, so we're going to skip it again. I'm really good, Joe. How are you? Finished work for the week now, so this is my weekend starts now. I get Sunday, Monday off. So Sunday I'll be chilling. I've got a video to edit tomorrow morning. I've got the new season of Eagles to edit. 11-0. That'll do, won't it? They must be shit. I've got that to edit in the morning. Hey, Rohil, how you doing, mate? Welcome in, pal. I've got that to edit in the morning for tomorrow night, and then chilling all day Sunday tomorrow. We're getting a tortoise tomorrow. New member of the family. So the guy that Amy looked after and was close to, obviously, said that he passed away. He has a tortoise, and he had a dog. Dog's gone to somewhere else, and then we've said, look, we'll take the tortoise. So we're getting a tortoise tomorrow called Trotsky. So the house the family grows bigger. I'm chilling. I'm good, mate. Yeah, we're chilling here. We've just been given a difficult Europa Conference League draw again, but we'll go with it. No, it's difficult. It's different, Jace. My job's quite varied. So, like, I do work in schools during the week, but we also run a sports centre and football pitches and stuff. So at the school. So, like today, I do my main bit of sort of like coaching at the sports centre. So I coach children under the ages of sort of like under 4s, under 5s, and under 6s. We do that. I do 3 hours of that back to back to get them ready for football. Yeah, I thought I recognised the name. So yeah, but it works all right. I prefer not to eat weekends, but while I'm making content, Mondays has been mint because it means Mondays Ralphie goes to school. Amy's often like at uni or work, or doing uni work upstairs. So I have Monday to chill and get some football manager stuff done. Right, it's another friendly, so we're just going to simulate it, and then we'll be at the start of the season, boys. Nearly 50 people in. Absolute legends. How do we get... What you want about, Joe? So, yeah, it's all right. It's all right, Jason. I've actually got my official pay rise. It's kind of a promotion. Not like a massive promotion. Just something I've been pushing for a while. So, it's a little bit more money. It puts me on another band, if you know what the bands are, like council bands. I've been on the same band since I worked at the sports centre. So, it's nice to... It's nice to move up a band, so a little bit of extra cash over the next few years. Right, we won that 2-0. Shit, it's fucking Napoli. First game at season, Napoli. But there will be the Fener game in between. Jesus. Okay. Then we got Monza Sampdoria. He's not class in real life, though, is he? I think it's a good FM signing, but he was on the bench now. He came off the bench. I imagine Fiorentina lost 1-0 because they were really struggling to create. Some injuries here. Oh, it's only Saponara, that's okay. Yeah, they were talking it on the commentary tonight. They said, do you think it was like a one-season wonder with him? Yeah, 50 summit? I think it was like 54? 53. Crazy. Oh, Slovako have knocked out Fener. Well. Oh. What? How does that work? Oh, right, okay. That was a Europa League thingy. So because... Right, get it. Right. So it was Fener in the Europa League, so they've won. Slovako lost, so then they go into the comp. Right, get it. Right, that was a bit weird. Lost 1-0. Not many, I don't think. Four. And he got one last season. And he's gone on a free. Crazy. Look, he was only young at the time, so they maybe expected him to be like the next, you know what I mean, the next best thing. But I think we probably, if we go far with this save, I think one of the things will be a signing. One kind of, you know, complete forward. Love to get Vlahovic back. We'd love to get Vlahovic back. Madrid and their signings there. Ooh, Alessandro Nista. Everyone must be aware of this guy. If you've played FM for a few years, this guy is the absolute goalkeeping goat. Let's get him in. I would like to do my backroom staff at some point. Look, the main aim of the same, mate, is the same. The main aim of the save is just to have a bit of fun. We're Saturday night. We're streaming it once a week. Just chilling, having a chat, spend a little bit of money. Look, we want to win a title with Fiorentina. I don't think their history, you know, is that rich. They're kind of outside. That we said there's the big seven, isn't there? There's the two Milans, Juventus, Atalanta, Roma, Lazio. Let's have a look. What have they actually won? So they haven't won the Serie A since 1969. They've only won it twice. European Champions League runners-up in 1957. European Cup Winners' Cup in 61. Europa League runner-up in 1990. They've not won a trophy since like 2001. So yeah, not great. Hazard's just not stayed fit, has he? Well done, Joe, getting Wrexham up. Good start, buddy. Easy now, you're in that league. League 2's like the easiest division to I always think, to get promoted out of. Right, here we go. Oh, Jesus. So remember, we won the first game of the season last week. We beat Cremonese, didn't we? And then we didn't win for the next, what, 12 games after that, was it? Right, is everyone fit? Yes, that's a good start, apart from Cabral. Let's take him out. Just so I don't put him on. Right, here we go, boys. Well, you've only just started, Joe. Here we go. Oh, my boy Engisa as well. Kvaratskhelia is on the bench. Does he turn in? I don't know if you boys have played longer than me. I haven't really looked. Does he turn into an absolute worldie in FM? Right, here we go. There's a highlight after a minute. Pray to God. Is it a little bit too fast, boys? It feels really fast tonight. Tackle. Oh, I thought we were going to break. Tackle and break. Oh, they've just worked it round us here. Okay. Okay. We're 1-0 down already. Bloody hell. Cavradonna turns into a god, does he? Oh shit, 300 million euros, okay. Do you have any tips for me on a save with Chelsea after voting them down? You probably tried too much, I would say, strike a goal. Just get a preset tactic, like a 4-2-3-1 or something like that, and away you go, you'll be fine. You were getting sacked if you're in the relegation zone, so you need to move it quick. It's good football from us. Go on. Oh, bloody hell. What a waste of a opportunity that was. Now they're breaking on us. Oshiman in the channel. Got it back. We've got it back. There's us passing out the back. Deserby ball. Rarely see him move. Well, do if he has a £300 million price tag. Yeah, they will do, Lugs. Yeah, they normally have a... I can remember Ronaldo getting a drop-off in the update, like the February update. So once the transfer window... Fucking hell, we're 2-0 down. Might be offside. Once we get the transfer update done at the end of... Sort of like, it'll be around February time. We're 2-0 down. Fucking hell. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, boys. Gotta take time. Yeah, they do an official winter patch, don't they? Barak's in. Big chance. Big chance. Big chance miss. 15 finishing, apparently. I've had 6 shots. More of the ball. Which you'd probably expect from the tactic. I don't know what it needs to be a clear-cut chance. Barak was about 6 yards out there. Just hit the post. Unlucky. We've responded well to going 2-0 down. Does he? We'll keep our eye on him, shall we, for the shits and gigs. Interesting he's on the bench for him today, though. Stottill, we've scored a football goal. We're up and running, boys. Yeah, probably, Lugs. Yeah, he needs to keep the form going. You know, you can't just have a... It's a great finish. You can't just have a half a dozen good games. I'm not sure how they do it. If they do it with every single player, they go for every single player. I don't know. I know they give Ronaldo one, but obviously with him being a bit of a, a bit of a superstar, they maybe made more of a point of him. I don't know if they'll go through every single player. I'm not sure. Woo. Vlahovic. Love to bring him back to Fiorentina. Really want to bring Chiesa back as well. I should have really got a database with Juventus on -15, shouldn't I? Football. We're going to get something here. We might get something. Go on, Barak, hit it! Oh, save from the goalie. Hey, we've done all right, boys. We've done all right. Not a clue, Joe. I wouldn't even know who the Wrexham keeper is. Signed Jameson, who used to play for York City. That's all I can tell you. Stottill, hit it! Oh. No way. What, as a centre forward, or was like a inside forward? Penalty! No. Right, we've lost the game. Look at them stats. 17 shots, 9 on target, an XG of 1.31 to their 1.33. They only had 5 shots. We've had 56% of the ball. Okay, we've lost there, but I'm happy. I'm going to say unlucky, boys. We'll take that. We'll take that defeat. No problem. Was Galini the one who was at Spurs last year? Yeah, he was. He had a minging loan spell. Depends what you need, Logs. There is a centre-half at Parma, right, who was shit hot last year. Valenti. Oh, he's not that good, actually. He's not that good in the game. He'd be alright. Probably not for West Ham, though. It's difficult when people ask these requests. Like, who is... necessities. There's a good attacky one at Torino called, like... Is it Sang? Is it Singo or Sango? Singer. Only young as well, 21. We'll have some of that. Advance forward. Nice. 4-4-2. No, Joe, don't you start talking about photos, bud. We've been there before with you talking about photos, mate. Will not be changing anything. Right, I want to see a good performance here. Oh, goalkeepers thing started. There's one gone already. Remember we lost, what did we lose? 2 goalkeepers and 3 right backs, didn't we? It's already started. I think this is a good looking crisp. I play it a little bit, Joe. I think Jason's on the crystal meth again. Right, come on the boys. Come on the boys. Got to get that music going. When we get through to group stage, I'll put the music on for you. I ain't got the music on yet. I have to learn how to put it properly in the game. I think I'll have to pause the Spotify playlist. Whoa, whoa. Go on, Barak. Jovic should have scored. Chances already. Oh, passing looks crisp. Yeah, it did. It did. We're there, though. We get it now, Jace. Nah, I made one for Ralphie, Joe. He plays it on the Switch. I made him. He wanted himself at Real Madrid, so I did that for him. We've nearly conceded a goal there. Barak. It's an interesting ball. Sotty will get there because he's sharp, but he's lost it because he's not great. Where's this little highlight going? We should be beating teams like this, right? Gonzalez, Amrabat, Sotil was shooting from all over the spot. Joe, these questions are relentless, but not really. No plans, Jace. No real plans. I'm not gonna enter anything really at the moment, unless I get asked. Then I'll consider it. But I aren't gonna put myself out there to. I imagine it'll be a while before I'm back in the playoffs. There'll be so many entrants and stuff. People wanting to play in it and that. Oh, right, dear. No, I don't play. I used to like tennis. There's a tennis game on the Dreamcast. I want to play on the PS2 tomorrow. We've got a bit of PS2. We've got Crazy Taxi, so we'll give a little competition with Amy on that tomorrow. Right, we need to score a bloody football goal here, boys. I have got like Kawame, we might bring on a little bit more pace up there. Keep up the hustle. Thank you. Is that what it is, a hustle? Is that Bolton? Have you got your own, Bolton Rugby got their own channel? Barak. Hovic, get in, finally. We're up. Is it a bit too fast? Let me know, chat, if it's a little bit too fast. I can bring it down a notch. Good footballer. Let's put that. I like to be behind the goal for the replay. I think if we give Jovic enough chances, hey up. Yes, win again. What other games do I have on the PS2? I have 2 managing games. I have Premier Manager, which I haven't started yet. We've got a Sonic game. We've got FIFA Street, Crazy Taxi, Gran Turismo, Gun. We really want the Simpsons game. The Dreamcast game was called Virtual Tennis. I don't know. There's 38 people in the chat, so I'm not quite sure of how many there is, but how many of you are old enough to play the PS2 and the Dreamcast? Dreamcast maybe was after the PS2, was it? I can't think, but there was a game called Virtual Tennis. That was pretty good. I always remember it being really good graphics. Andre, was he? Agassi. You had both. I can remember I've Dreamcast, and I can remember my mum and dad getting it for me for Christmas and spending a fair bit of cash on it. And it was quite expensive. It first came out. I got like they fucking scored. Should we make a couple of changes? We didn't do any subs in the last game. Doing a bit of a Pep Guardiola here. I would like to, even though Jovic has done well, I would like to see Kwame up front just because he's got a little bit of pace. Maybe a little change with our double pivot. Duncan. Oh shit. What else can we play there? Oh, Benassi. Okay. Yeah, I can remember that you had like massive control and then you put something else in to give you that little like screen. Sega Saturn. I never went for a Sega Saturn. Never had a GameCube, Nintendo, Super Nintendo. It was Master System. No, Amiga, but that was crap. That never worked. Mum and Dad definitely got that second hand. Master System, Mega Drive, PS1, Dreamcast, PS2, Xbox 360, Xbox One, was it? And then PS5. I ain't owned a PS3 or a PS4. Alex the Kid, yes. Road Rash. We're 2-2, boys. What's going on? Yeah, Mega Drive, there was a game as well called it was a road game. It's a driving game. Well, that was on the Master System, actually. It was a driving game. And you went through the streets. It was very much like 2D. I had a Wii, yeah, we had a Wii. We had a Wii, to be fair. Wii Fitboard. And now we've got Switch. At the moment, we've got Switch, PS5, and PS2 plugged in. But I need to get that Amy wants the Simpsons game. It's quite expensive. But, well, not that expensive. It's about 20 quid to get on eBay. Which, for a PS2 game, is quite expensive. And I got the new Jurassic... I asked for the new Jurassic Park game for Christmas for PS5. I haven't even got it out with wrapping yet. Mega Drive. I got Amy bought me a couple of years ago. Amy bought me like the new version of the Mega Drive. but we never really played on it. But PS2, there's so many games. We're fucking losing. What is going on while I'm talking to you about classic games? Jesus Christ, man. So we're starting with 2 defeats. Fine, it's fine. Don't worry. The weakest link. I never really played Pez. Oh, bloody hell. Our XG is 2.59, boys. 2.64. They've had... Right, we need to fucking be a little bit more clinical, because that's a shocker. That's an absolute shocker. Absolute shocker. So we're going to have to turn that round in second leg, aren't we? 2-0 up as well, boys. Fucking hell. Ooh la la. Oh, N64, yeah, my mate had an N64, so we played on gold. Like, there's a game, there's a game on the PS2 that's rated quite highly for James Bond. Can't think what it's called. Well, we thought it was going all right, Glenn. We played 2 games. We had a good pre-season. We simulated the pre-season. We've lost 2-1 to Napoli away, first game of the season, but we had loads of chances. They only had 5. And then we were 2-0 up in the qualifier for the Europa Conference League, and then they've turned it round and beat us 3-2. No, it weren't GoldenEye, not for the PS2. It was for the 64, but there was one for the PS2. Harry Potter, we're getting that for the PS5, Joe. The Simpsons game we want, is it Crash and Hit and Run? Is it called Hit and Run? Right, we need to get... I think we need to get a win, boys. Just started to the heartbeat's going a little bit faster. Yeah, well, I don't know, Glenn. Were you here last week? Because it didn't get better last week. That's for sure. Road race. Yeah, Amy really wants it. I can remember buying it because we had my PS2. I didn't have it chipped, but I had something plugged into the back of it. And it made me able to play copied games, so I was just buying them for bloody fun. Red card. It's not turning into deja vu. I don't think it's turning into deja vu at all. Let's not go there. Maybe we'll see after this. But we've got a set tactic, Glenn. Not listening to the chat. Not letting them dictate what the tactic's going to happen. This is the tactic tonight, and this is what we're going with, and we'll be fine. I'm just going to go get another Coke, boys. Don't swear. Be strong. Yeah, I am being strong. I've been strong in the Eagle save as well. I've kind of kept my principles with that. And it's hopefully starting to pay off. And you'll see in tomorrow's video. We're on a bit of class as well tonight, Glenn. We're on the old Di Serrano. Which, if you didn't know, boys, is Italian. But I imagine most of you knew that. Right, let's get this game going, shall we? while I'm pouring myself a little tipple. What are we drinking tonight, boys? It is Saturday night, and I know we're all saddos, and you're watching me play Football Manager badly. I don't think that Malton and Norton Rugby, which is our local rugby union side, managed to find me on YouTube. That's twice. I had a kid come into the sports centre today and say, "I'll be watching your serve." I'm quite unknown. I'm not on Facebook. I don't post things on Facebook. I don't really tell people too much about it. I definitely don't tell the kids that I teach what my channel is. That's nice. Tell you what, the bottle don't last long though. Fizzy, nice. Bit of ice. Hovich. Yeah, to be fair, Glenn, I've really enjoyed. Ravella's getting sent off. That'll do. We're classy people, Joe. Whoever you want. Do Ralphinho, my little lad. There you go, Joe. Sorted. No, it won't. No, there's already a third bottle gone. Yeah. I got two. Amy bought me one just before Christmas so I could enjoy on the build up to Christmas. And then Amy's mum bought me one for Christmas. And then we took the bottle round to Amy's mum's to my mum and dad's on Boxing Day. And then I said to him, "Where's our fucking Disaronno gone?" She said, "Oh, we drunk it." I was like, "Oh, fuck." So obviously it don't last long. Yeah, you don't get the hangover. It's the calories, Glenn. It's the calories, buddy. Them blue wickeds, like I've realised today, and a little kid said to me yesterday at work, "You got a fat belly." So I didn't really appreciate that. So I thought, right, need to start making some subtle changes. And then I looked at the blue wicked, and it's them big bottles I was supping was 560 calories, and I was sometimes supping 2, so over 1,000 calories drinking. It's just ridiculous. No, Disaronno won't be too bad because it's Coke Zero as well, so yeah, you'll see shorts. Might be the vodka might come back out. Yeah, it does a bit, Joe. It's just nice to go down. I didn't drink it until like the mid-20s, and then I was on a lad's holiday. A lad in the next room bought it, and I think we'd gone through the night. It was just like halfway through a lad's sort of like 10-day holiday, and we just needed a bit of a rest. And a lot of the lads went out, and me and this lad stayed and watched football in the hotel room, and we drunk it. And then ever since then, I've kind of had it. My sonny's very, very well, thank you, Joe. We've got a pen. It's a good start to the second half. Joe, these questions, man. Yeah, kind of. I've had a couple of their albums. I used to listen to them more. I don't really listen to much music anymore, but yeah. No, Glenn, can't do whiskey at all. We spoke about it last week, actually. That it's like the worst for me. That I used to pretend that I liked it to try and fit in with the lads at footy when they used to drink it late on the night, but nah. I'd never buy it in a million years. And then one of my best mates, who we used to go drinking, when we used to, as I said last week, we used to play this game where we'd try and get round as many pubs. There was like 10 pubs in town back in the day. And we used to try and get round them all. And then one of us would be in charge of the drinks. So if someone would like choose, it wouldn't be stupid all the time. Someone would like do a pint of Guinness because they like Guinness and a lot of people didn't, like me. But I'd have to drink it. And then my mate deliberately chose double bells straight. And that was bleh. And he used to always just down it at the end before we moved on to the next pub, and 9 times out of 10 it came back up. Normally when we were walking down the street to the next pub. Oh, nice, Joe. Yeah, my dad got me into Beatles, buddy. So yeah, I don't mind them. It will be good, mate. No, Joe. I'm a bit like, when Wimbledon's on, and everyone likes tennis. I'm a bit like that with boxing, I'll be totally honest. But I do like on Thursdays when I work in a school and I come home for lunch and I drive home, and I think between 12 and 1 they have a boxing programme on Talk Sport with Simon John's on, but they normally get Spencer Oliver, or is it someone K Davies, or another guy from DAZN, and I kind of like listening to that. But no, I don't have a real good knowledge of boxing at all. But I could always sit and watch a fight, to be fair. Like the fight tonight, I would have quite happily watched if it was on Sky Sports and it wasn't on pay-per-view. Gareth A. Davis, yeah. It's weird because you hear him on the radio, right? And I watched him on YouTube. I watched the boxing programme on YouTube during my break on Thursday. And I couldn't believe his hair. He has long... He looks like he should be in like Bon Jovi or something. Yeah, Steve, rank rotten. Yeah. But my mate did that deliberately. Killed me with it. Right, we're winning a game of football, boys. We've had 25 shots on goal. 3.29 XG, which I'm still not happy with in terms of 3.4 up, because I think you should be outscoring your XG. And we're not doing that. Right, that bodes well. Monza are shit, though. I think Monza are shit in FM23. Juventus have lost the first two. So, yeah, I think the thing for the save is I'm not going to stick to any rules with it, but I would like to bring... Not Rugby Club. So it is them. Who are you? Who's in charge of the Rugby Club channel? I didn't realise you had a channel, boys. So this is... I'm rumbled now. Try not to share me to the world, Malta Norton Rugby Union Football Club. I appreciate that. And the next time you want to use the 3G, I'll double the price. Hey, Rob. How are you doing, buddy? So Rob used to play back in the day in the junior teams. You're a couple of years younger than me, weren't you, Rob? Decent goalkeeper. Cheers, pal. I just I like some kids were aware that I do it because obviously I work at the school, and I just try and keep away from dickheads, if you know what I mean. And I think if people are obviously you must like Football Manager, so you're aware of it, but there's no point telling people because even my missus don't give a shit that I'm doing Football Manager stuff, so she has no interest in watching me on it. So I kind of try not to tell people that are not bothered about it, if you know what I mean. And I always said that I'd keep it a secret till I got to 10,000 subs, and then I've still not really told anybody. I do get a few randoms like you, it's like, I found you on YouTube or something like that. The rugby would have been off today, was it? Were you at home or away? I imagine literally all kind of grassroots sport was kind of called off today. We had a couple of games on the 3G though, because obviously we've got 3G. See you later, Joe. Have fun in the week, buddy. Right, we need to turn this round, lads. Away goals don't count anymore though, right? (3-0). Are you behind, Jace, or are you predicting 3-0? Go on, Barack. We're scoring here. Oh, offside. This better not be one of these games, boys. Prediction. We've had 80% of the ball. We just need to get a goal here, just to settle the old nerves. So I think potentially it's a competition you can win, you know. Gonzalez. don't think Fiorentina will win it in real life because they're way off it at the moment. Right, Jovic has scored. Right. We are dominating. Come on, let's get that second goal. Let's give it a little praise. Started well. For anyone who's watching as well, I'm going to like plug it a little bit. This tactic is from the De Zerbi video. What a ball that is. The De Zerbi video done on Thursday. So the only rule that I've changed is I've changed Jovic to a advance forward instead of a presser. Because he's not a presser at all. Yeah, a couple of years below. Yeah, there would have been, yeah. Yeah, we've had a really shit couple of... Oh, what a strike, Barak. We've had a really shit couple of months we were there. Like, in particular, like, December was a killer for... To be fair, Rob, our pitches at the school, obviously we have the 3G, but the grass pitches are really good. And I called up a couple of games off because I was just scared of, like, it was the Union. I called the Union game off because I just didn't want them going on the pitch and, like, wrecking it. But yeah, even Brooklyn are behind on the games, which they never really are. Like even in the morning, like tomorrow morning, we've cancelled 3 games because like the pitches are just not going to be thawed out enough for like 10:30, 11 o'clock kickoffs. Are we coasting here, boys? But I've got the mic. The mic is just in the way of like all the player fitness, so I just need to keep my eye on that. I'm also wary that we made them substitutions in the first leg. It went wrong. I'll just say, boys, you know, like Joe's gone, Joe Monk, who's in the chat, and he asks all them random questions. He's autistic as Joe, so I kind of let him just do what he does. But if you ever wonder why, you know, the reasons why he's ask some peculiar questions, that's kind of it. He comments a lot on the videos and stuff, and obviously loves his FM and his football and stuff. So I just thought I'd mention it now he's gone. Nah, Jace, I've never been that big time to get a shirt. I fancied buying that away one. They did that white one next year, and I thought, nah, fuck it. No, I haven't bought one. Not big time enough, Chase. Is there any players in... What do you mean? Are they any good, do you mean, Logan? That ADM, his attributes don't look... Oh, and what... You know, here we go. They've scored. Out of absolutely nothing. Simple clipped ball. So we're going to extra time at the moment here. Dear God. No, they just give it to people like... Same with the invites to SI and stuff, mate. It's just... well, it wouldn't be based on numbers. Because if it was based on numbers, I'd have had one in front of... I'd have been there. No, it's well, it's not who you know, but it's a little bit of both. How big your channel is and stuff like that. I think I can live without a football manager shirt, though, to be fair. I think they should sell them. Like, the merch that they used to have was really good. The merch that you have now is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Like, I've got that old football manager doormat that's under my feet right now. They don't do anything like that. They just do bog standard crappy t-shirts. That I think they've... Oh, I tell you what, boys. What is going on here? We absolutely just dominate, and then for some reason we just decide just to concede goals. And I don't really want to make any changes, apart from the centre-half. You can come off. Let's get Igor on. Come on, Biragi. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, Steve got one, did he? Did he? See, there you go. He's big. He's twice, to be fair. Steve's like twice the size of me. I've muted a lot of of the big boys, to be fair. Not Steve. I haven't muted Steve on Twitter, but I don't really. I'm either unfollowed them or I don't really follow or have them, to be fair. I don't like the idea of them just giving shirts to the big guys, and not so much like the big guys. Obviously, you give the big guys shirts because it helps, but you would have thought then after that, because everyone will see them and think, oh, they look mint, and then everyone wants to buy them, and then you can't fucking buy them, which I just find really bizarre. Then it's like, why are you just giving them the shirts? Like, give the big guys the shirts, so then you can promote. You know, that's what they normally do. You know, when you're doing a little bit of marketing, you give someone a product to kind of show off, don't you? You give like influencers and creators stuff to show off so that it helps with your sales. And you know, I thought it was bizarre last year that. I hope. Where's this going? Free kick. I'd find that bizarre that they didn't. I don't know if they're selling them this year, but they didn't do it this year. I think it was the year before they did it. I just found it really bizarre that they didn't sell them, because loads of people like buy a shirt, and I would have bought one. Like the purple one was fucking brilliant. I just find it really weird. Oscar Gloch. I just want to sign Vlahovic and Chiesa. Right, we've made it in to the Conference League. So that's one up from last week, boys. Gearing. Yeah, the Hummel, they'll be Hummel, are they? I ain't seen, did Steve put it on his Twitter? I ain't had a look to see if they're any good. Find him first. Let's have a look. I texted him, Jace having a go at him because he I don't know where he shared it. I haven't seen it posted on his Twitter. Where's he at? Right, we got the draw, boys. Right, we'll pause the music. And let me get that up. That's what she said. Right, so you can hear the music now, boys. Right, here we go. It's the first time I've been able to do this in Football Manager this year. Right, start draw. So we must be in pot 1, surely. We're not even in pot 1. What? 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 Where are we? Pot 2. Okay. We don't want like a West Ham out, do we? Right, we ain't got them. Slavia Prague, we'll take that. No. Young Boys, take that. No. Cluj, we'll take that. No. Bodo Glimt, take that. No. Villarreal. No, thank God. Basel. Brilliant. The ones who beat us last time. Okay, that's fine. We were terrible last time. We're better this week. Right, let me put the tunes back on. Let me do... The music finished. Lost it long, didn't it? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? So, Sivasspor, well, that's fine. There's some smaller teams in these, aren't there? Dnipro 1, brilliant. Jenigans. Okay, we should qualify out of that group, boys. If we don't qualify out of that group, we've done something seriously wrong. Pope said to the Bishop. I showed it on stream. I think, is it the same shirt? Is it the same shirt that they printed? Because I did see Jack had got one, Jack from Cult of FM, but he works there. And it looked like it was the same shirt from a couple of years ago. But yeah, they are nice shirts. I just find it weird that like Steve's sharing it to show you. So the idea really should be that they sell it, and then everyone else who would be in the stream be like, "Oh shit, that's good. I'll go buy it." But I said I'm pretty sure Football Manager don't do their own merch no more. I think they've kind of sold it to a third party company, I'm gonna say, because they only have like hoodies, t-shirts, shit t-shirts, and hats. They used to have all sorts, like books and mouse mats, and I think they have a couple of mugs and stuff like that. But yeah, I'd love to get the contract, take the contract for it, and make some decent merch. I'll show you the map. If I go on there. So football. To be fair to Football Manager, they sent me that for free. I asked for one. I think I put one. I put a message. I put a thing out on Twitter saying like, I can't remember what I put out on Twitter years ago, saying like, I don't know what it was. Like, I really want one or something like that. And then they kind of knew it was my birthday, and then they sent me that. And then they said, "Oh, for your birthday, we're going to send you that mat." So they sent it through for free. So to be fair, I can't grumble too much at Football Manager, because they did send me that for free. Bless them. No worries, Steve. Thank you very much. You are number 35. What a legend. Thank you for your support on the old Patreon, mate. I appreciate that. Right, come on, the boys. Samp. We should be beating Samp, right? I am going to give Igor a little go. Cabral's fit as well, so that's nice to come off the bench. Where is Igor? We'll go Igor, left centre half. Okay. I think we've started all right, though. I will do after this, Lugs. I will do after this. Right, come on. Oh, 2 minutes in, Barak injured. Brilliant. Right, we'll just go Buonaventura. Buonaventura. I think the tactic, I don't know what about you boys, but I think the tactic is, I think we've got something here. We could get, I'd love like a double pivot of like Locatelli and Tonali or something like that. I'm dreaming. We're dreaming, boys, already. We're dreaming about spending hundreds of millions of pounds with a team that have only won, what, 2 big trophies in the last 50 years. Yeah, I think we look all right. If I get into a playoffs, if I get into a PvP, we'll do this. We'll play De Zerbi. I thought to myself that I should have played 4-2-3-1. That was my one thing. If I could turn it back now and play in the playoffs again, we'd do 4-2-3-1. Biragi. I bet Barak is really cheap as well, you know, because he's a baller. Oh! We need to get, like, European football quickly, though, don't we? That's the thing. That's the thing with Fiorentina. Money, 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 money. I hear banging. Ralphie might be up, boys. So I might have to disappear for a minute. The neighbours next door are really weird as well. So she's to be fair, they're nice enough, but they've split up, and she's got 2 little ones. I think Ralphie's definitely up. And she's got 2 little ones, so she doesn't live at the house anymore. She lives at a mum's, I think. So the house is only empty, but I just hear them sometimes late on the night banging. Because we've got a new house, so the walls are paper thin. Yeah, but I don't download tactics, mate. I had to go with my tactic for the playoffs because I battered the path to the playoffs. I couldn't not play it. It's all right in hindsight saying, yeah, I should have done that, I shouldn't. It's easy, but yeah, that would be the one. If I could go back and redo it, I would do I would play a deep 4-2-3-1, like we are now with 2 DMs. We've got 2 deep line playmakers in there as well, by the way. It doesn't work apparently. Biragi, this is a goal, surely. Oh, bloody hell. He's got like 17 free kicks as well. Yeah, it was quite good, the Ange one was quite good for results, wasn't it? I've just got to be careful about not repeating tactics logs. It's quite difficult sometimes, and people ask for like I've repeated the Ten Hag one, but obviously that has a little bit of a difference in it from this year. Gonzalez at a back stick. We're playing well, boys. We're playing good foosball. They'll have no interest in it, Jace. No interest in it whatsoever. Ralphie said when he was about 12 or 13 was his response. I think I'll get him on it a lot younger because his knowledge of the game for his age is pretty. That's a red card. They're going for bad for worse here. His knowledge of the game's pretty decent, like so. But it's still a lot to take in, isn't it? It would have been good. Do they still have it on Switch? I don't think it's on Switch anymore, is it? Jovic is in. It's at the post. Right, we're going to take Bonaventura off because he's injured. Let's go Saponara. We're going to do a couple of changes as well after this tactic. We'll do a couple of strikers in wide areas. Igor stepping through. Ralphie's not got into that yet. Is your lad in the same age as me? Is he year 2? Yes, I don't know Fortnite myself. He likes his Minecraft. He's played a lot of FIFA recently. He's got this really... It's not weird. Is it weird? It's a bit geeky. He has this league, right, with his football card. So he's picked a football card from each team. There's about 25 teams in this Ralphie's league. And then he'll do certain things. So he'll go on to FIFA. He will play a game. If they score 3 goals, they will move up 3, right? So that's how he does it. He will then, with the same league, and he has it stacked somewhere. He has it in a box somewhere. It'll be in here somewhere. He'll put it out every day, and then he'll do stuff like go and play in the hallway. We have a pop-up goal and a sponge ball, and the front door. He'll play a game within his, a game in his own, like 1v0 basically. He does both teams, and he moves it on, and then he watches like rebuilds. So he started watching, like FIFA career modes, and if a team wins on that, he moves them forward. So he's proper got into that. So he don't really play out else at the moment. He does a little bit of the Switch sports, but that's all he really plays. Jovic! Right, we need to do some changes here, regardless if that's a goal. We're going to get Cabral on. And we're going to get a Coney on. And let's get Kwame on. Yeah, Ralphie's never even touched Roblox, which is weird, because he does like his Minecraft. I know it's a little bit different, but I think it's different. But yeah, it's a bit weird. I know they got a man sent off, boys, but we were absolute control, right? I'm going to give him some praise. I'm going to stand on the side and give him some praise. No, he hasn't, to be fair. He hasn't got a Fiorentina card. We're bloody winning games here, Lugs. No, he hasn't got... Has he got a Fiorentina card? No, because he won't have a Fiorentina card because they haven't played in Europe for a while, so they won't have been in the card books for the last couple of years. So he has. It's mainly Premier League with a couple of other European sides and a few Championship sides. He's got a bit of a thing for Sheffield United. He has a Sheffield United shirt, so he has a bit of a thing for them. Hey, look, come on. Come on. We were losing games left, right and centre. I know it's only Sampdoria, but we beat them 4-0. Back off. Zhao, I support Manchester United and York City. Do we have a deal for him? Because he's a really nice football player. Be interested to see how much he's in a PvP. Yes, it is, Zhao. Well, that and Roma. I've always had a soft spot for Roma. Now Jose's there. But yeah, if I had to pick between the two, Fiorentina. Welcome in though, Zhao. Greedy people. I'm just going to trigger his contract to see if that shuts him up. I've done loads, Mark. I've done loads, yeah. We did it in the beta. I normally do one a year. I did one last year. Did I do one the year before? I don't know. I did one last year as well in around... sort of like the time when it was going all wrong for Man United, so around Christmas time. I did one last year and then I did them for the... beta. There we go. Words, Matty. Has Ralphie... no, luckily, Lugs, he knows what it is because he watches a lot of YouTube and stuff, so he knows who Logan Paul is, he knows who KSI is. He said they've got a drink called Prime. And I think if he saw it in the shop, he would go crazy and want it. But he's not asked me like to spend like loads, go find it or out like that. I've been talking to some lads at a primary school this week and they've been sending one of their dads was going round some shops down south because he works away or something. So yeah, he's luckily not caught that craze, thank God. He wouldn't drink it anyway, he wouldn't bloody like it. One of them was what, coconut flavour or something? Yeah, I think when I stop making content, Mark, which will be after next summer, I'll always do a Man United save. I think you've kind of got it as a fan. You find it really enjoyable. To be fair, it'll probably be my first save. Get the signings in and then away you go. Yeah, but I do like to play them as man. I think you've got to, haven't you, with your team? I think there's always, especially with Man United when there's you're not. I think if you're a Man City fan, I wouldn't find as much fun in that because you're already like the best in the world, aren't you? But well, luckily, mate, he's not that arsed about it. I think most lads his age don't have a clue what it is anyway. So it's not a thing that he has to deal with at school. Peer pressure. Yeah, I think it'll be the spring, mate. I think it'll be another few months away, but it'll happen. It'll happen at some point. City saves, yeah, especially in. I think you always want to be your team, but even if I was a Man City fan, I'd find it quite hard to. I think I'd probably do a little bit of a York City one every now and again as well. I nearly chose York City for this one, but one guy, my mate Scott, kind of said, "Nah, you've done too much of York." So, you think? I'm thinking like March, April time. We want it ready, don't you? You want it in and done, ready for like no later than April, really, so they can really crack on with not so much recruitment because the ideas and the plans will already be there. But you'd like it to be in. Like I think Chelsea's was quite late, which made it quite difficult. And then they, at the end of the transfer window, they went a bit crazy, didn't they? Like Raheem Sterling, like absolute poo. Yeah, more of a. See, Ralphie's got quite a. Like we don't like limit his tablet, like what he watches on his. Well, we do. If we hear shocking things, we tell him to turn it off every now and again. But he don't watch kids. He don't watch cartoons, mate. He don't watch. He watches YouTube shorts a lot of the time. He likes Stranger Things. He likes zombies. He's obsessed with Wednesday at the moment. He likes watching stuff like that and football stuff. He likes 4/4 tunes. He likes a guy called Careless. He watches a lot of his stuff who's probably aimed at more sort of like high school kind of kids. Bolton was on one of the shortlists as a save. They were going really well. Any save, Rob, that has a little bit of a backstory to it. I do like a fallen giant, and Fiorentina is one of those that you imagine from sort of like the 90s where they've never kicked on with it. And then at one point they had Flavovic and Chiesa, and now they ain't. Where's me right back? Vanucci. There we go. Right, Conference League, boys. I don't think, mate. You can just go into the editor. I think the only way is going into the editor, right? Well, I'd love to beat these as well, boys. Is it off? Is it off? What's going on here? Are we celebrating or what? We are. After what they did to us, they started the downfall of the stream last week, didn't they? They were responsible. We beat Cremonese and then they're going to score a fucking free kick. Woohoo! Hit the bar. We survived. You get so nervous now when you get that free kick just at the edge of the area. Portsmouth's a good shout. Portsmouth was on my list. I'm debating whether to do something around the lines of, so when my YouTube save finishes, something around the lines of a Wigan-y, Portsmouthy, Sheffield Wednesday is quite high on my list at the moment. AFC, Wimbledon, Bolton, so not right down at the bottom of sort of like, like Vanarama, but something around those lines, I think, as my save to carry me over. Like we went wild last year and did Newell's, which was, to be fair, Newell's was quite popular, but yeah. There'll be so many. I think I get hooked in by stories that happen at the moment. So like Everton, I think like Everton right now, as a content creator, if it the post, Everton as a content creator, like a stat save now is, I think, a really good save idea. There's a lot of work that you need to do with that save as well, because they're just fucking garbage. But yeah, in England there's loads. There's loads in that League 1, League 2. I'm never short of a save idea. I've already sorted my save for my last ever save on Football Manager YouTube for FM23, so that's sorted. I've had that idea for 2 months, 2 months already. Go on, Biraghi. Sotil. There's also another one actually, Rob. My other one is doing Cowden Beef in Scotland. That's high up on my list as well. But I just think that's for like a save around maybe the summertime is maybe a bit too much of a longer save. Need something a little bit shorter. I'm looking at something that's maybe 7 or 8 seasons. Yes, Capitano, we got it going, mate. We've got it going at the moment. Just gonna make some changes, boys, because we're having to rotate a little bit here. Let's go Cabral, Terzic, Quattaro on for Milenkovic because he's playing a lot of football. Benassi, Duncan. Yeah, it's nice that it's working. Getting excited, aren't we, boys? By the way, the numbers of people, like, it's 11:15. We were up to like 50 people at one point, which is crazy. So, obviously now, my mate Steve and another mate Gibbs, the Gibbs Show, is another YouTube channel who's moved over to Twitch this week. I'm hoovering up their viewers. Right, we've got Torino away next. Ooh, we've got Milan coming up as well. Tell you what, the thing about this Conference League, though, is the fucking amount of games. Torino, and then we've got game, league game, game, league game, game. Could do with winning the first maybe 3 games, excuse me, in the Conference League with a little rotation. And then for the last 3 games, we just rotate completely. I'll be on till 12, I think. We'll be on for a good number 45 minutes. I don't think I'll go any further because I am tired. I've realised I'm getting old. I'm 37 next month, by the way, boys, so I am old. But I fucking start liking my sleep. Like last night, to be fair, we had a couple of drinks last night. No, did we have a couple of drinks? To be fair, I had 2 pint cans of San Miguel, so we weren't fucking huge. But I just felt fucking tired. I think because I'm working a little bit harder. Like yesterday was a really busy day. I was in 3 different schools yesterday, across the day, and I was just like non-stop. Compete. Yeah, I think it's like making that grade. I think you can get through the divisions, innit? And then when you hit that, even when you get into the Premiership, you could probably be all right. And it's just making that next step in it. But yeah, I fancied Cowden Beef because they got relegated out of League 2. And my mate Mozza has a non-league database, and they're called the Blue Brazil, aren't they? Amrabat is wanted by Manchester United and Juventus. Like, he's a transfer in the summer because Fiorentina are just not going anywhere. Just another season where they're just not doing anything. I think he will go. He might even go this transfer window, you know. I don't know where. Spurs. He'd be a really good Spurs signing. But I think, to be fair, I think that Spurs need someone who a little bit more creative, a little bit maybe higher up the field. They do relegations now, don't they? They do a relegation. Only one. And then they have the Highland and the Lowland League. Which is sort of like Vanarama National North and South kind of thing. And then the winners of that then go and play each other, I think. And then the winner of that... I don't know if the winner of that then goes and plays the loser of League Two. Not too sure. There must be someone from Scotland. There must be someone from Scotland. I'm not going to do the Scottish voice. That's bad. But do you know what I mean? There must be someone in here that can do that. Who can help us out with the League Two ramifications. That's a good word. But yeah, I know the Highland League and the Lowland League go in and mix and play each other. Excuse me, try not to yawn. Right, come on the boys. Torino. So this finished 1-0 tonight to Torino. But Fiorentina were at home. It was a goal from Miranchuk. Log 17, eh? Fucking scored after 50 seconds, boys. Okay. Where are they up to in the boxing logs? There was another big fight on that card, wasn't there? I thought there was. Oh, he's already beaten him. Lane Smith's already beaten him. Holy shit. Oh, we've equalised as well. Oh, I didn't expect that. Brutal. Oh, it was Parker. It was Joseph Parker. Yeah, Bonnie Rig, that was it. There you go. Oscar Wenston. Thank you very much for the sub, buddy. Welcome in. We're 2-1 up, by the way, boys. Only 5 minutes, 6 minutes gone. Oh, you didn't watch it. It's pay-per-view, wasn't it? They kind of said on the boxing program on Talksport that Gareth A. Davis kind of said that he didn't think it should have been a pay-per-view. Or it wouldn't have been a few years ago, but everything now is pay-per-view. Sotil Jovic was a lovely chip. Aye, Bonnie Rig. The kids team, their kids teams used to come and play in not ours, but the football tournaments we used to hold at Sports Centre until they got banned from Flamingo Land. So they must have played the bottom of the league in another final then, because I think County B finished bottom. So that must be how it works then. Oh, Sotil's in. Fucking get in, boys. We're a good football team here. What a pass that is for Magdalore. Sotil! Well, I've just said we're a good football team, so you know what's going to happen for the rest of this game, don't you? Jovic is in! Oh, he's absolutely smashed the bar. Jesus! I'm going to give it a praise. They deserve praise after that. We're on it here, boys. Jovic is in again. Oh, he should be finishing that. He should be finishing that. he's playing well and he's scoring goals, but he's not very clinical. Oh, Malinkic hit the post. We've got an XG of this first half of 2.15 from our 9 chances, which is good. It is, yeah. He's massive as well, isn't he? That's who Hood picked, wasn't it? Did Hood pick him? The playoffs? No, he didn't. Oh, we've scored again. Bonaventura. No, Stinger picked him. Stinger picked him in the paths. He's huge. But he's let that go through his legs. I'm just going to give it the big licks. Oh, no, I don't want that. Yeah, is he like 6'7"? He's not actually bad in FM. Like attribute wise, he's not too shabby. To be fair, we need a better. Speak of the devil. We need a better goalkeeper because our goalkeepers are not great. Let's focus, shall we? I do want to see Cabral a little bit. Where's this game going, boys? Absolutely volleyed that clear. Hovic has done really well to pick that up. Pulled it. Go on, Bonaventura. Fucking smashes it in. Hey, sombrero. Dennis Seaman. I don't know where that's going. He's had another crystal as Jace. What did you do, sombrero, for him to score a hat trick? Tackle. Oh, Baragi's off. I don't think that was a red card, was it? Honestly, don't think that was a red card. Personally, but okay. All right, Lugs.
That's what she said.
Seaman is great. Love that. I forgot I had that soundboard. Oh, we've hit the post. Gonzalez! Woo-hoo-hoo! Tell you what, that's poor from me as well with the old... Where's my camera? Better. 3. Okay, right. Let's do some changes. We've got 3 subs that I'd like to make. I will do after this game. Are you? I feel like it's what they used to do at Arsenal Fan TV. When viewers used to say, "Go check this player out," and they used to say it live on like stream and stuff. And they'll be like, ah, you got me. I'll have a look. I'll have a look. I believe you. Oh, come on. It's 6-4. What is going on? I'm going to berate them now. (6-5). Our second half performances are a little concerning. We do concede a lot of goals after being in front and allow teams to come back into it. Now this was, what was it, 4-1 at one point? Oh, it was you, right, that went to do boxing. Yeah, saw that, mate. Yeah, I've just had a little look on my phone. 4th round. How come no kids want to join? Yeah, sometimes they're hard to. I think they're hard unless there's a big gap between like the club that you're buying them from. But it's going well, right? We're playing 6-4s. This is a random one, but we are actually playing. Oh, we've given away a fucking penalty. 6-5, but we are actually playing really well. We were 4-1 up here, absolutely flying. Have you crap into it? 6-5. Light flashing behind me. Is there? Was it to the left? Was it that way? It might have been the TV. TV has some LEDs on it. You see the TV just thin there to the side? It has some LEDs on the back of it. Right, 6-5. What the fuck is going on there? Oh, I've given him a bollock in there. That was a bit unnecessary. Stop now. Yeah, it would have been the it'd have been the TV. It randomly, so it's got some like an LED strip on the back of it. Right. Spelled him wrong. No results. Yeah, it's gone alright. We lost to Napoli at the start of the season, but I thought we actually played really well there. Our XG was miles. No, our XG was level, but we limited them to like 5 shots and they scored from 2. So yeah, we're doing alright. We're scoring goals. Fucking scoring goals. I did say in my video on Thursday with the Zerbi that I felt if we had some better attacking players in those 2 wide areas, because Mitoma's not great, and obviously Welbeck and Ferguson not great. He's a stuck gap. Is he the goalie? Is he the goalie? Calo Karan is there. That's mint. That's really weird that if he's that good, boys, why he wouldn't be there? Because I've got all the players loaded. I've got all the players loaded in the database from the top division teams in Europe. So he should be there. Unless they've shoved him into the second team. But I've got a large dip. That's a weird one. Why he wouldn't be there. Which is annoying. Right, last one. Because I hate doing this. Because then everyone jumps in. That dude. All right, yeah. Okay, yeah. Go on. He's worth a follow. Right, we're into the last half hour, boys. I'm just going to go for the little bathroom. It's just next door, so don't worry. And then we'll play. We've got Durigans. And then we've got Milan. We've got Milan next as well. Yes! Right, back in a minute. So, are you still chefing, Rye? You were a chef, weren't you? When they all locked, because Rye was one of the OGs in the Fenerbahce save. You still chefing? I want to keep Milinkovic though. My boy. You're my boy, Blue. Oh, here we go. Tell you what, they signed some shite. Give the AI the opportunity to sign shite. They sign absolute shite. I'm doing a series of videos soon called Pointless. And the first one is training. Is training pointless? Yeah, it's going alright, Brandon. We've settled. Because you know why, Brandon? Because I ain't listened to you lot. I'm going to be totally honest. And it's all me. This one's all me. My tactic. Me. What's off a film? I can't think what it's off. But it's off a film. You are good. You might not be working. I can't remember where you were working last time. Shit. It's fine. It's fine. Expensive stream this, boys. There's... What are they? 15 quid a bottle? Oh, I might need some more Coke. Oh, yeah. Let me just go grab some Coke. No, there's no blue good. It said there's no blue wicked, mate. That's dead for now. Special occasions. Amy said it's getting discontinued, which is alarming because I want to see it on the shelf just because you do fancy it every now and again. But them big bottles, mate, that I was drinking, and 560 calories, and sometimes I was drinking 2. Or them playoff streams when they were like 3 hours long, I was drinking 2. Which is just ridiculous. Oh, I'd imagine, mate. Yeah. Gastropub. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sunday dinner tomorrow. Are you at Manchester way, Rye? I'll have to bring the missus out. Anything for some food. Don't want to talk about food too much though, because yeah. What? Get sprayed it, Brandon. Amy said if it's getting discontinued, we should buy a bottle and remind Ralph and give it to Ralphie for his 18th birthday. Liverpool, yes. West. Right, I'm feeling like I want to make some changes here. Barak's kind of back. Right, I'm going to rest. Baragi's going to miss the Milan game anyway, which is a bit of a shame. Quatara can come in for Milankovic, give him a rest. Cabral can come in. And I think we need to give Ikone, footsie, left foot, Ikone and Kwame some minutes. And then Barak can come on in the second half. We should have Dodo back as well. I use Vince skin, mate. The Vince skin. I have done a video on it. To be honest, Logs, I don't really pay any attention to any sort of like Wonder Kid lists and stuff like that. I just play the game. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I imagine FM Scout's the place to go for that. Conference music is burning my ears. Okay. We're down. That was a bizarre start to the game. Okay. Scalini. Yeah, be someone nice to pick up. Come on, boys. Oh, Quatara, you knobhead. Absolute sackhead. This is not what I wanted, just to course through this so we could rest players. I suppose we're resting players here, but not as many as I wanted. Fuck's sake. Conceding goals, which is a bit of a worry. Especially to these. Fuck me. Fucking throwing my front water bottle. Thrown it. Stressed and anxious. Right, I might as well take Amrabat and Magradori off because where's the other one? So let's play Saponara in there. He won't like it, but oh, boys, this is a stinker. Yeah, but you haven't seen me throw the water bottle, though, have you, Brandon? You see, that's the thing, mate. That's the thing. Go on. We've just... I tell you what. This is what fucking pisses me off with this game. Cheers, Rob. Thanks for coming in, mate. I'm finishing in 20 minutes. I appreciate you coming in. Just watch this. Just like how he just stops. Watch. Just stops. Like, no pressure, stops. It's fine. I don't like. I understand. That's the match, the animation. It's not actually what's happening in the game. But fucking hell, that shit. I think maybe that's why I don't get asked to come to ASI, because like the bloggers are there this weekend and they won't ask questions like, why does that happen? Why is that a thing that we still have to watch in 2023? Goalkeeper shit as well, boys. Goalkeeper shit. Well, we had that last week. I don't think we were happy with the goalkeepers last week, were we? We are playing a little bit of a backup team, to be fair. We've rested we haven't got our front four and Milenkovic and Biragi and our best right back. So back off, right? Yeah. But yeah, this isn't great, is it? I would have liked it if we were in Europe. What we saying? Yeah, I would have liked it not being in Europe and just playing like Saturday with just our strongest team every single week. That'd have been nice. Yeah, because we've got Milan. We've got Milan at home next. Go on. Well, are you in season 2 then, Rai? Ooh, are you still in season 1? I'm glad that I've got you into it again, Rai. We'll take credit for that. Right. Milan in 4 days. We are 7th. Well, we've got a game in hand actually, some teams here. They've already played. Why have we only played 4? That's a bit weird. Milan have played 4, won 4, boys. Okay. I don't know, where do we think like a good, like anything in top, like 8th. I think 8th is the position that we go for because that is the best of the rest. I think that would be a really good start. 27 games in. Because we would be then best of the rest. Like Roma go above us. Yeah. Empoli are up there, to be fair. Who am I classing as the best of the... Oh, Juventus are below us. So, yeah. Juventus and Roma go above us to put us into 9th. And then Empoli drop down. So we'll be best of the rest. No worries, but I'm going to finish... We're going to do one game. I want to play the Milan game. I want to finish on a high. I don't want to finish on whatever that was. We're going to finish with a win. Bodo Glint. So then you can get West Ham in it. I mean, we've conceded 8 goals in 2 games, boys. If we just finish tonight with a positive win, not even a positive win, a win. We haven't played as many games tonight. I think it's because we didn't play pre-season. I literally came back I came for the start of the season. Shit, yeah, we did play it. So obviously we've got the European games, which has added 2 more games on, I suppose. Oh, Lazio in it. Right. We should have, like, we haven't got Biragi, which is a killer. But Dodo is back. Jovic is going in. Barak is going in. Milenkovic is going in. Sotil is going in. Gonzalez. Swap them round. Boom. Golini, Doric, Dodo, Milenkovic, Igor, Terzic, Mandragora, Amrabat, Gonzalez, Barak, Sotil, Hovic. Yes? Yes, chat? I feel like I want to play this keeper. I want to play him when he gets back fit. He got injured for me last week as well and was out for fucking ages. What's he fucking doing, man? Right, here we go. Come on. Jason's here. He stayed for one more. Silly knackers he's playing. Let's give it one.
You've got to fucking die to get 3 points.
Better kneel. Free kick. Oh, fucking hell. This is what I find. Do I start going on a random rampaging tangent? I just find that bollocks. He's the best header of the ball. And look at my player. Look at him. Oh, he turns at last minute. I just find that fucking bollocks. 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 Come on, chap. Support me on that. Oh, I've got a free kick. Edge at 18 edge box. Yeah, fuck off. We try not to let these last 2 games dampen what's been a good, positive stream, but that is bollocks. It's weird how suddenly you look really good defensively and bang, just like that. 5 goals, 3 goals, 2 goals. Fucking another free kick here. This is where we go wild, don't we? I love to hear your stories of things you've broken during an FM rage. I've broke this keyboard because of an FM rage. And back in the day, I've broken a monitor and I told my dad that it fell off. It fell off the table. And I've also thrown a golf ball in my bedroom, which was mental. I was cleaning my golf balls while playing the game. This was a long time ago. We lived at mum and dad's. And I got the golf ball. And I so angry. I picked it up and I fucking threw it. Did that hit the... Maybe the golf ball hit the... Did the golf ball hit the... The golf ball might have hit the monitor, to be fair. So I can't imagine me just punching it. That'd be a really weird thing to do. Sotil. Got a golf ball and I fucking threw it against my room and it pinged about. And I in my room now still. I bet I still have. It'll be painted across. But there's a hole, not a hole, but it's like a dint in the wall. And it's pure, it's perfectly round. Next time I go to my mum and dad's, I'll try and find it and I'll take a picture of it to show you it. When I threw a golf ball about, 20 years ago at the wall. Maybe it was that hit the monitor, you know. It was the first LED kind of flat screen thing. Because there used to be the big hard ones, you know, with the big hard sort of like... I'll try and dig it out. We're not going to my mum and dad's tomorrow, but next time I go, I'll just go up and try and find it. It'll be in the wall somewhere. It's probably had a few licks of paint, but the hole will be there. It was underneath the... I'm pretty sure it was underneath the window in my bedroom. Computer route, yeah. Probably was, yeah. So I'll dig it out. Right. I'm not happy with that, boys. I feel like we've just been bummed by FM there. A little bit. We've just had a little bit of a bum from FM to finish off the stream. Milan are good. Like, we're down in 10th. We're game in hand. I'm quite happy with how we've played tonight. I thought we've actually played pretty well. lot of reds, a few reds in there. Like that's a weird one. Played well against Napoli. We played really well in those games against, you know, Monza, Slovako, Sampdoria, Basel. Torino was a weird one. Obviously, we got a man sent off. And then the last two have been a bit shitty. How did we do? 9. Bit of the ball. We had a couple of chances, yeah. Okay. I don't think we're expected to be millionaire. I'm not good. Rye knows every little nook and cranny to make a tactic great, but I like to do realistic things. So I'm going to stick with the tactic. And I think we'll be fine, boys. I think we will be fine. Right, boys. Appreciate everyone coming in tonight. Like, you know, we've had well over 30 and 40 for most of the stream. Like tremendous numbers. So I appreciate it. So I'll be back on Saturday night for another stream. I'm only going to stream once a week because I kind of think that's enough for me at the moment. But we've got a little stuff. We've got a little save going now, and I'm going to really look forward to chatting with you guys. Like the chat's been like the amount of people that's been in the chat throughout the night is just incredible. Honestly, this is the only reason why I don't go onto Twitch, because the amount of people in the chat. I guarantee there'll be people streaming in front of like 100 people on FM, and we'll not have as many people chatting in the chat like I've had. So I appreciate all you guys doing it. I come on here because it's an opportunity for me to just stream, play FM, have a couple of drinks and chat to you lads who in particular like support the channel through Patreon or have just been around for a long time. So I appreciate that. I can't even believe you've lost a game of Football Manager before, Ryan, to be fair. But yeah, I'll hunt out the golf ball dint if I can. I might even try and just sneak around tomorrow and go and have a quick look. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Videos out Sunday, Monday night, Xavi Tactic as well, Barcelona. Video Wednesday, Eagles. There might be something else in the week as well, and then we'll see you next Saturday. Alright guys, take care. Have a good weekend, good Sunday. Let's see if Man United can beat Arsenal. These Arsenal fans are getting too gobby at us, so we need to pick up 3 points. Alright guys, take care. See you later.